Was in the air, not far from the man at forward short leg. Tendulkar will get off the mark. But he's steaming in here, Flintoff. The rhythm's good. Cracking shot. Just fractionally short, and Tendulkar puts it away. First boundary for him. It brings up the 150, and that's the score for the loss of 2 wickets.
Confidence booster this from Sachin Tendulkar to all the millions who will be watching on TV nervously at the moment, because he's had 1 or 2 nervy moments, but this one out of the meat of the bat.
Sachin Tendulkar will improvise as only he can.
Yes, he's very good at doing that to the off spinner. If he finds that there is no leg slip in position, then he plays the shot very well. He doesn't try to hit it. Look at the control he'll exert on that. Just trying to pad it. Just trying to paddle it. He won't try to hit it because he's not looking for a boundary. He's looking for a couple.
It's interesting, England tinkering with this field on the leg side. The man I'd actually shift. You can leave Andrew Flintoff whether you want on that leg side, but do you need a man at backward point, or do you want to try and get the batsman to play in that area? Well, I do have a little bit of a problem with some of these England close fielders. Alistair Cook there stood up again. Now this is a chance in my book at that position. Silly point, you stay down. Watch him. He's up. No, not the way you do it.
Well, you've never stood in that position, I'm sure. It isn't the easiest of positions to stand there. I should know. You broke my leg standing in that silly point position.
Well, I mean, you pick and choose who you stand there for. But I used to do it a lot to Derek Underwood. And I used to find John Embry, and I used to find that the thing you must do when you're there is stay down. Alistair Cook is stood upright almost. You don't give yourself any chance when you stood up. Got to stay down.
Well, this is beautifully played by Tendulkar. Boundary to him, it's 165 for 2.
Well, always an element of risk. Kevin Pietersen not the slowest. How close would this have been with a direct hit?
Yes, it'll be interesting to see that, but I do believe that the Indians need to look at running as they do in limited overs cricket. Yes, he would have probably struggled if it had been a direct hit, or maybe not.
Taken, brilliantly bowled it.
Or pulled. Well, always an element of risk. Kevin Pietersen not the slowest. How close would this have been with a direct hit?
Yes, it'll be interesting to see that, but I do believe that the Indians need to look at running as they do in limited overs cricket. Yes, he would have probably struggled if it had been a direct hit, or maybe not.
Or pulled. Well, always an element of risk. Kevin Pietersen not the slowest. How close would this have been with a direct hit?
Yes, it'll be interesting to see that, but I do believe that the Indians need to look at running as they do in limited overs cricket. Yes, he would have probably struggled if it had been a direct hit, or
Flicked up and over the top, very deliberately by Tendulkar.
Yes, he does play this shot well. He's almost like a master at this shot. If you have Virendra Sehwag freeing his arms and hitting the ball over third man, Tendulkar plays a bit of a short arm sort of cut. You call it a short arm jab when they pull it to the onside. This is pretty much a short arm cut. You can see he's cramped his. He's not got the same free movement that Sehwag likes, but he's got under the ball and cut it over the fielders in the slip position.
Sharp spin. It's beaten everybody. It's beaten Tendulkar and Pryor, and Flintoff gives chase now.
Well, that shot was always on the cards because there is no deep mid-wicket. And it might be just a few minutes to go before the lunch interval. But that again is a positive intent from the Indians. There it is from outside the off stump.
Swan's not interested. Slip was, but the bowler not.
Yes, I think this is the stage of the match where the fielders will go up for everything.
Full of confidence, Paul Collingwood. Negotiated safely by Sachin Tendulkar, and a fascinating first session comes to an end with England having
You can see both these batsmen looking to work the ball on the onside, just around the corner. And that's why I feel there could be another man put in that position, even at 45. There again. We'll have to wait and count how many balls go to Monty Panesar at deep backward point. So Panesar continuing. Oh, he's got that away. Might have just got some bat on it as well. Yes. Just tapping the ball as it went past him.
Yeah, you don't often see this, a ball way wide of leg stump, and in the end it actually went onto the offside. Showing the umpire that he got some bat on it. He won't be so keen to do that if he nicks one. Batsman where that's going to go.
He's got hold of that. Shot from Panesar, and Tendulkar onto it in a flash.
Yeah, he pounced. That's what you're looking for as a right-hander. You know that if Panesar bowls a full length, your scoring options are limited, but the moment he drops short of that rough patch, you can just rock back, smash it away as Tendulkar did there.
Yes, he was deliberately hitting that ball over the square leg fielder. As he gets low and makes sure he gets it up.
Oh, massive appeal, looks good. He says no, umpire. Oh, look at that reaction from Harmison.
257 for 4.
Oh, look at this from Steve Harmison. He fancies it. I don't know who he's talking to, anybody. Hawkeye might just tell us why this is not out. Maybe going over the top, he's in line.
Maybe even struck outside the line of the off stump. Marginally, mind you.
Well, he looks to be in line to me, but I think there's doubt on height. What a day these have had, the umpires. Spare a thought for the umpires. It pitches, nips back. Height. Yeah, thought so. Good decision. This has been such a demanding day for the umpires, you can tell there. There's every chance that's going to go over the top of the stumps.
Yes, I think hit above the knee roll and almost on the top of the pads. And he was jumping up in the air even as he played it.
Well worth an appeal. Oh, the crowd have given it not out. Oh my goodness. There's his single. Listen to this.
They'll love him here. They'll love him all over the world, but here, Chennai, he's played some marvellous innings in Chennai. 155 against Shane Warne and company in 1997. What an innings that was. And India needs something similar. It will probably be a different kind of innings. That was an attacking innings. This is going to be a mixture of caution and aggression. A very well played half century by the little champion.
Played.
Tentative feel from Sachin Tendulkar. Very unlike this innings. Been anything but tentative, been positive.
Leg never moved, just the bat. Just to have some concentration. He's got to bat till the very end. Well, just his bat in the frame. Got to get his body close. He could well leave this alone. Way outside the line of off stump.
There's a man at point saving the single. He's left the extra cover open, inviting Tendulkar to drive. There's another man close in there. England realize that they need to take wickets to stay in this game. It's no longer a case of trying to contain the runs. It's wickets that are more important.
The outfield is on the leg side. Deep backward square and mid-wicket have come straight to it. There's acres of room. Fine. And he's good enough to get it fine.
Extremely well played. Knew exactly what he was doing. That's good work in the deep. Tendulkar will get 3. Control paddle shot on the onside.
I thought he would. Both outfielders leg side have been moved very square. Got a mental picture of that, Sachin. Excellent work from Flintoff. 101 to win.
Yes, I think the key to playing that shot successfully is getting that front foot towards the line of the ball and across.
Oh gosh.
Get a run on that occasion. And now India need exactly 100 with 6 wickets in hand.
And the crowd are certainly aware of that.
He goes for the big shot and finds the boundary. 1 bounce over the rope. He picked his spot nicely. 297 for 4.
Well, his first thought here, Sachin Tendulkar, was anxious. I don't think he gets this exactly where he wants it to go. but he's certainly got enough on it to get over the top of Steve Harmison. One bounce at 3.46. England again, 311 for 9 at 2.94. And then India with that charge last night from Virender Sehwag. They're going at 3.86. Soft play, soft defensive play from Tendulkar. I've seen him do this in nets at Old Trafford of all places. To play softly and watch the ball just die into the pitch.
Lucky gets away with that. That was tossed up. It's flown off the inside edge. Luckily for Tendulkar, away from the man in that leg gully position.
Well, you could argue that you need a bit of luck every now and again. England can bemoan the luck. Sachin, he survives at 65, 6-4s. Screen goes across again, over and round, over to Sachin Tendulkar. Round the wicket to Yuvraj Singh, into that rough. 3.46. England again, 311 for 9 at 2.94. And then India with that charge last night from Virender Sehwag. They're going at 3.86. Soft play, soft defensive play from Tendulkar. I've seen him do this in nets at Old Trafford of all places. To play softly and watch the ball just die into the pitch.
Lucky gets away with that. That was tossed up. It's flown off the inside edge. Luckily for Tendulkar, away from the man in that leg gully position.
Well, you could argue that you need a bit of luck every now and again. England can bemoan the luck. Sachin, he survives at 65, 6-4s. Screen goes across again, over and round, over to Sachin Tendulkar. Round the wicket to Yuvraj Singh, into that.
Tendulkar immediately away through square. We've seen that so often today. If there's a criticism to be made of England, I think it's that Kevin Pietersen has for a long time just set the field deep. He's gone about the day trying to cut off the boundaries, protect the boundaries, but that has left great open spaces. And Tendulkar in particular has been happy to deflect the ball, work it around. There were 25 singles for Tendulkar in his first 50 runs. And some of Kevin Pietersen's field placings have played into Tendulkar's hands. That was too high. And that too takes Yuvraj and Sachin Tendulkar through to a 100 partnership.
Well, I think he was surprised. That's why he stood. He was surprised by the throw that came, and he knew that if the throw had been on top of the stumps, he probably would have struggled. That's what he's probably talking to Yuvraj. That I didn't think he had such a good arm or something like that. He didn't believe that the fielder had such a good arm. Now have a look at when he completes the second one. Now the throw is up in the air. See, if it had been on top of the stumps, he would have struggled.
Was there some bat on that? Well, the throw has come and no. Tendulkar pushing hard and coming back for the second. The throw was too high. And that too takes Yuvraj and Sachin Tendulkar through to a 100 partnership.
Well, I think he was surprised. That's why he stood. He was surprised by the throw that came, and he knew that if the throw had been on top of the stumps, he probably would have struggled. That's what he's probably talking to Yuvraj. That I didn't think he had such a good arm or something like that. He didn't believe that the fielder had such a good arm. Now have a look at when he completes the second one. Now the throw is up in the air. See, if it had been on top of the stumps, he would have struggled.
Well, England will be angry, they'll be frustrated, they're certainly shocked by the way that India have played, but they would also bemoan the fact that they've not had very much luck. Captain, next man in. He's not going to get him. That's what he thinks. I don't want to go in.
It's gone through. It's gone through everything. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. But 4 more to India. It's leg byes.
Well, it's a great delivery, is this? You can see the frustration on Swan and England's faces. Ball pitches, it bounces, just clips the front pad. Leg byes given, it just clips the top of the pad.
It's into the gap. Normally a quick outfield. This Harmison gets there, and the batsman pick up 3.
Well, it's 3 to Tendulkar.
Oh, technically you'll have to say it's a mis-stumping, but it's a difficult one. Oh, quicker delivery. Almost 92 Ks, getting turned and bounce.
Well, England will be angry, they'll be frustrated, they're certainly shocked by the way that India have played, but they would also bemoan the fact that they've not had very much luck. Captain, next man in. He's not going to get him. That's what he thinks. I don't want to go in.
It's gone through. It's gone through everything. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. But 4 more to India. It's leg byes.
Well, it's a great delivery, is this? You can see the frustration on Swan and England's faces. Ball pitches, it bounces, just clips the front pad. Leg byes given, it just clips the top of the pad.
It's into the gap. Normally a quick outfield. This Harmison gets there, and the batsman pick up 3.
Well, it's 3 to Tendulkar. It's difficult to think what the countdown is. 19 to win or Tendulkar 12.
88 to Tendulkar.
There's so much on this game. And Sachin Tendulkar from Mumbai. This is going to mean so much to him. Must be great for India that the best players have done it.
Trademark Tendulkar paddle fine. And he gets to the 90s with a boundary. The crowd's excited.
Well, the crowd will go scatty here. The century is back on again big time. 92 Tendulkar, 15 to win, India. ...40 centuries already for Sachin Tendulkar. I should think this would rank amongst his very, very best. Skill-wise, emotionally-wise.
Oh, that's a beauty. Doesn't get better than that. Made it look so simple. Back-to-back boundaries for Tendulkar.
Don't forget, all you youngsters, get the DVD. Beautiful cricket shot. Ball pitches, spins. Full reach. Eases the ball through the offside. 11 to win. Tendulkar 96.
Just the 8 boundaries. He's worked hard. He has made sure that he's there at the end. That boundary also brought up the 150 partnership. 152, the partnership between these two. He's been there for 19 years in Test match cricket, and what a performer, what a cricketer.
Little milestone for Monty Panesar as well. He's just past 100, none for 102, into his 26th over.
He's running the first one hard, but then settles for 1. He'll keep strike. 3-7-7 for 4.
What a performance. 10 to win, India. Sachin Tendulkar on strike, needs 3 for his 41st Test match century. England battered. 387 to win.
.153, contribution of 81 in this partnership from Yuvraj Singh and 65 from Tendulkar. Just opening the face of the bat. 98.
On the feet. And the crowd must have swelled to 40, 50,000.
Will be a single. 99. 5 balls to play for Yuvraj Singh.
Well, you couldn't script this better. Everybody on the feet, dancing, cheering, smiling because of that. 5 to win, India. England's field comes right in. Tendulkar needs 1, just look at him. Eye in the field, looking round, where's his single? Might be a 4.
Now let's listen to the silence. .382 for 4.
Well, this comes off the back of the bat. 98 overs have gone, 5 to win. There's an opportunity. It either comes off the glove or the back of the bat. Could have dislodged and disturbed the bails. It's off the glove.
Men round the bat, close to the bat and looking to save the single. Very often he goes to the boundary, gets through the infield, gets to the boundary.
Well, England looking for the wicket, of course, but nobody out there would begrudge him the century. The game's gone. India need 4. It's all about this century.
A made 100 from an awesome cricketer. That's Sachin Tendulkar's 41st Test 100, 7th versus England, 5th at Chepauk, and India win.
But you can sense that this is for Mumbai. Magnificent game of cricket, a wonderful innings from Sachin Tendulkar. A fitting century to win the game for India. A game of epic proportions. Handshakes all round. He's a genius, make no mistake about it. His 41st century. This is for Mumbai. The rest of the world, this is for Mumbai.
He'd be delighted. He'd probably rank this ahead of most of his hundreds. A match-winning one. The little man rises to the occasion and wins it for India. It's been one of his favourite grounds here in Chennai, his 5th 100.